Jared, first of all, a very warm welcome to Park Hall, the home of the New Saints. Young boy, born in Liverpool, 6 years of age, and both your boyhood team that you supported, Liverpool and Blackburn Rovers, took an interest in you.
Yes, at 6 years old, on the same day, Blackburn and Liverpool, a scout come in for me and said they both wanted me to train. As a Liverpool fan, I had to choose Liverpool. But funny enough, at the end of under-13s, I left Liverpool and joined Blackburn. So I've done 7 years at Liverpool and then now 7 years at Blackburn.
The 7 years that you had with the Reds, any highlights in particular that stand out for you?
We had an away tournament in Spain and I scored against Barcelona. Unfortunately we lost 3-2, but we were 3-0 down with 15 minutes to go and we brought it back to 3-2, but that was probably the best moment for Liverpool, scoring against Barcelona, one of the biggest teams in the world.
And what was it like generally as a Liverpool fan, pulling on the shirt and actually turning out for the team itself? It's
a dream come true. It's every kid's dream to play for their boyhood club, especially the size of Liverpool. The academy is great, but personally it was one of the best feelings playing for Liverpool just as a boyhood fan.
And what caused you then to switch to Blackburn Rovers?
In the moment in time, I was quite small. I was playing striker. I was getting a bit slow. But as I joined Blackburn, they moved me into midfield, and it felt right. That was my position. I've got a good passing range on me. I've got good accuracy with my passing, and I'm a good runner. So I think midfield fitted me perfectly when I joined Blackburn.
And as you move through the system there, obviously lots of highlights as well.
Yes, indeed. We went on a tour to Portugal where we won against an Israeli team. We also beat Sporting Lisbon in the semi-final. And then I'd also say at Blackburn, the FA Youth Cup, getting to the semi-final of that. Fortunately, we lost against City, but we were playing live on BT, which is always a great experience. And then being on the bench in the actual FA Cup, last 16 against Leicester away, where we won, which is a great experience being around, just learning from the first teamers. So it was probably the best moment for me was when I was on the bench for that game.
And you also trained with the first team as well. That must have been a great experience as you developed as a footballer.
Yeah, indeed. Being there for the full year, training there, learning off the players, how they adapt to matches, how they adapt to training, how they put themselves through it. I think I learned a lot of things from them, and hopefully I can take it into this season.
And at what stage, as a developing footballer, did you become established as a midfielder?
As a midfielder, it was as I moved into midfield when I was 14, but I started to kick on around 17, 18 when we went on the Youth Cup run. It was probably my best playing days as a midfielder, and now playing under 21s, the league's tough. We play against the best youngsters in England, so putting ourselves against them it's tough, but we do well against them.
And Jared, you've signed on loan with the New Saints. When were you first aware that TNS were interested in you?
So I got told on Saturday by my agent. He had spoke to Craig, and straight away I said yes to them. I need to play men's football. I need to get that experience around first team matches, but there's a big crowd, so I'm really looking forward to start.
And although Liverpool and Wales aren't that far apart geographically, how much did you actually know about Welsh football in general?
I knew TNS was the biggest club in the Welsh League. I've heard they always play great football. They qualify for the Europe's for the qualifiers most seasons, and that attracts me. I'm a ball playing midfielder, and I think TNS play really good football. Having the first training session today, the lads are great. The quality's really good.
And as we move on into the season itself, what are your own personal aspirations and hopes?
Just being involved in as many goals and assists, just improving as a player, adapting to men's football, because this would be the first time actually playing men's football. So I'll take a lot of learning curves from this experience, and I'm looking forward to it.
And finally, the question that we always ask new signings, whether they be loan or permanent, is that, like all clubs, there is an initiation ceremony. And as far as the New Saints is concerned, at some point in the near future, you'll be asked to stand up in front of everyone, your peers, and sing a song. Jared, what are we likely to hear from you?
Lewis Capaldi, Someone You Loved. That's my go-to song.
Fantastic. I look forward to hearing that one in due course. But again, very warm welcome to the New Saints, and we trust that you have a very enjoyable season with us.
Thank you very much.